The music space is burning. Burna Boy is making it rain fire everywhere. And today we saw Brymo being on the receiving end. All of this, I'll bring them to you. Anyways, I want to say a big thank you to our fans all over the world. Thank you for what you do. We love you. We really, really do appreciate you guys. Your effort, your energy, your time, your money, your data, as it were. We are saying a very, very big thank you. At the same time, we've made major updates for you guys. So now you can stream us live on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube simultaneously. All you have to do is pick out the channel that's comfortable to you and stream us live on that channel. Let's go to what the news look like. We'll begin the news with no other person than the one that called himself Burna Boy Odogu. We saw It's Plenty. That's the music video for It's Plenty on YouTube. Just surpassed 40 million views on YouTube, and that became Burna Boy's fourth music video off the Love That Many album to cross the 40 million mark. Moving on, we saw the 2019 Grammy nominated African Giant just surpassed 800 million streams on Spotify, and it also became the most streamed album that was released in the last decade, and Burna Boy's second album to reach that milestone on the platform. Moving on, we saw yesterday Burna Boy extended his record as the Nigerian artist with the most certification in France, making it a round number of 10. And then we saw African Giants for the album that has a gold, Love That Many album also has a gold, Jerusalem as a diamond, On the Low as a diamond. Be Honest with Georgia Smith as a diamond. We have Last with the platinum, Bono with the platinum, Collateral Damage with gold, Ye with gold, and Alone also written with gold. Moving on, we saw, like I mentioned, Burna Boy Bono has been certified platinum in France just yesterday, and that is a big one. I think this came off after the whole performance and all of that. The battle between the heavyweight Tyson Fury and Francis at the time, and then Burna Boy's numbers has been skyrocketing after that performance. Recall that his songs were used as both as the entrance, and then Francis also used Last to for training workout and everything. So obviously, these numbers are bound to increase as day goes by. Moving on, we saw yesterday talking about the I Told Them tour. We saw for the Burna Boy announced the Bell Center at the point, and that space has been sold out, 21,000 capacity, which made him announce another venue, which he called the Scotiabank Arena, about 19,800. That space also has been sold out. And Burna Boy is arguably the biggest commodity in Canada as we speak. Moving on, we saw Burna Boy tour is going to begin on Friday, the November 3rd of this year. I'm going to be doing that in at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles, and I'm going to be doing that on Friday. An amazing one. Also saying that he is set to begin another page of tour. We saw Love That Many was a success. He went almost everywhere in the world to give them what Love That Many looked like, and this time it's time for I Told Them, and Burna Boy is set to begin all of this gospel of I Told Them with the guys at the BMO Stadium in Los Angeles. Earlier today, we saw Burna Boy performing with the Outsiders, and it was an amazing one seeing Burna Boy preparing to go back on tour. And but then the lyrics of what he was saying were a bit defamatory, and then you could point them to a person or two as why he was saying them. Now, we saw the point where he mentioned talking to Brymo. Now, Brymo about last week came out to drag Burna Boy by the teeth with a conversation about songs and all of that. And then Burna Boy chose to respond to him in the rehearsal section where he was having it good with the Outsiders. And then in his word, he came out to say, like advising people who said, you guys should hustle so that you won't fall off like Brymo. Now, at this point, everyone's like, who told you Brymo has fallen off? But regardless, it might look like it might look like that is the case. But then he just came out to say, hustle so you won't fall off like Brymo. At the same time, he also in the lyrics explained why he has not performed in Dubai yet. And this is coming after a lot of us are saying, why has Burna Boy not performed in Dubai yet? And then he has come out to explain that he cannot perform in a space where he cannot smoke. And then he said he has rejected finances like $1 million and all of that just so he would not perform in a space where he is not allowed to smoke. Recall that at an interview, Ed Sheeran came out to say the person with the most ingested weed he has seen in his life is Burna Boy because he smokes everywhere. And then Burna Boy has explained that why I've not been in Dubai is because I wouldn't want to be in a space where I am not allowed to smoke. And till they lift up that ban, I will not be in Dubai. Moving on, we saw for the world album, Burna Boy, I told them, currently sit at number 4 on the Billboard World Album, and it has spent nine weeks on the charts. Moving on, we have Wizkid as the next guy on the news. We saw just today, Drake one dance featuring Kyle and Wizkid has now been certified 11 platinum in the US after making sales of over 11 million units. Just so you know, we have Wizkid in the US stands like this: Brown Skin Girl Gold, Made in Lagos album Gold, Essence 3 platinum, Call Me Every Day Gold, Come Closer 1 platinum, and then One Dance 11 platinum, which means Wizkid has sold over 16.5 RIAA units across all credits in the US. Talking about the project Made in Lagos, Wizkid Made in Lagos re-enters the Billboard World Album Chart after 3 years of release, occupying the 15th spot, and it retains its African record of 132 weeks of staying on the charts. Moving on, we have Mohbad as the next guy on the news. We saw yesterday Mohbad's father came out with a single where he came out, an emotional single where he was crying to God, saying he is powerless and he wants God to come through for him in this difficult time. We also saw where the man came out to say he disliked Mohbad's wife with passion. In his words, he explains that Wumi is the wife, and then he said Wumi and her family members have inherited every single thing that Mohbad had, money and property. Then he said Wumi laced Mohbad's food with sleeping pills, and then she went on to sleep with various men, including Mohbad's flatmates and label mates. All of these are putting Wumi in a box, and we hope that in coming days, we most likely will get full report from the police autopsy, and then maybe get a justice for Mohbad in coming days. We saw Shubomi, that's Naira Marley's sister, coming out to say, please and please, if you have nothing against my brother, release him. You can't hold him and you don't have anything against him. So as much as you don't have anything against my brother, please and please release Naira Marley, free Naira Marley. And then we saw just coming in today, Naira Marley and Sam Larry have sued the magistrate and police and have demanded the sum of 40 million naira. Obviously, you cannot keep 2 men in detention and you don't have anything against them. So they are saying, for all you guys have done, we are suing you guys, and then we're demanding the sum of 40 million naira. Moving on, we saw yesterday Marley, while performing on the show, previewed a new song, an piano song, and it is one song that has like a mix of feelings. People said maybe he's now happy, but then we all can't wait to see what that one looked like. An amazing job from Marley, and then it's going to be a good one to begin this next phase of his career. Yesterday, we saw Asake, Victoni, and others coming out to support Zlatan over his new franchise, the Zanko Wears. And Zlatan has ventured into a new franchise that allows him to have like fashion items, wears, trousers, and all of that. He called them the Zanko Wears. And then we saw his friends, the likes of Asake, Victoni, Baby Boy, and all of these guys coming out to show massive support for Zlatan Ibile. Also, Lonely at the Top, a big jam from Asake, have just surpassed 20 million views on YouTube. And then finally, we saw the Afro Nation. At the point they announced that they're going to be in Nigeria, and that was the big news. A lot of people were happy about that one, knowing that we've seen Afro Nation in Portugal, we've seen them in London, we've seen them in the US, and it is so good to see them back in the country. But then when they announced, they're now with a very, very big fee, about $300. That's about 300,000 naira for regular tickets, and at the point it went down and all of that. But then today they've come out to announce that they have to cancel Afro Nation Nigeria, and below is their reason. They said, unfortunately, the Afro Nation Nigeria Festival in Lagos will now not be taking place. As event organizers, we hold ourselves extremely high standard, and it has become clear to us that it is currently not possible to deliver a show that is of quality that Nigerians deserve in December 2023. We are honored to play our part in the Afrobeats community, providing a platform for artists to connect with fans and to create events that have such a positive impact on the culture globally, as well as launching the Afrobeats chart in the US and the UK. We have put on incredible shows in Portugal, Ghana, Puerto Rico, Miami, Detroit, but Nigeria holds a special space in our hearts. We are heartbroken not to be able to celebrate with you this year. Please know we are 100% committed to creating an Afro Nation show in Lagos that we can all be proud of. We know that you are disappointed as we are, and all those who have purchased tickets, we love you and thank you for your support on this journey. We would refund all tickets, including booking fees. Ticket buyers do not need to do anything, but will receive an email with information outlining the refund process. We will see you again soon, Afro Nation. Now, this is coming after people are saying they obviously did not sell tickets, which means they have to cancel it. Could this be the case or not? Anyways, for reaction tomorrow, join us. We have further updates for you guys in that space.